Hey, Filthy Food Team, I want to congratulate you on the reviews that you have with this listing. Also, too, you've got a new consumer. I just bought your olives and your cherries. But seeing the star rating that you have and all the reviews that you have is really a job well done. Now, my job is to look for potential opportunities with sellers who prioritize on Amazon. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to show you a large module that you have for this listing, which you're not using, and it takes up valuable space in addition to a few other things I noticed. My name is Sean, and I'm an account executive with My Amazon Guy. So, listen, I'll pack this full of valuable information. It's designed to help grow sales. I'll get through the listing and I'll show you the module in just a second. But the first thing I want to talk about is traffic to your listing. How do you get traffic? Is through your keywords. Now, we utilize this tool to look at sponsored and organic keywords. We do a ton of competitive research and other things with it. But look in here, it shows you got 374 pay-per-click sponsored keywords, and then about double that in your organic keywords. So I like the ratio that you have, the 1-to-2 ratio. However, your organic keywords are very low. I do recommend, and we recommend growing these in the thousands. A good spot for this specific category would be about 3,000 organic keywords. Also, too, I know you've got wasted ad spend. So I'm curious when you did a keyword gap analysis last on your sponsored keywords. But let's look and see. I want to show you a few things. As we scroll down, um, the one thing I noticed was that you're not indexing for a lot of words. So I sorted the keywords by the most searched. Let me get out of the way here. Sorted the keywords by the most searched, right? Candy food, sour candy, dark chocolate candy bars. And then in this column is your sponsored rank. Far right is your organic rank. What's really interesting is because your organics are as low as they are, you're very dependent on your PPC in the top most searched keywords, right? So I would say because of that, update your organics, grow your organics, improve your organics. So think about this. You are organically ranked 125 for bitters, also 125 bitters for cocktails, highly relevant to your product and your brand. But you're not getting traffic off of your organic rankings. So you're forcing yourself to have to sponsor to get traffic from these because here you're on page 3 to 4. Here you're on page 1. So I would work to improve your organics so that you can move higher up in the ranking. You're not as dependent on your sponsored keywords. But I do want to point out something else. Look at this. Let me put this into context for you. Old fashioned cocktail kit, right? Definitely in line with your product. You certainly want to index for this, highly relevant to your product. You're sponsoring the keyword, you're ranked 70, so you're on page 2 or 3, and then 121 organically, so 3 or 4. But watch this. So almost 8,000 people are looking for old fashioned cocktail kit on the US marketplace on Amazon this month. And look, $2.5 million has been earned by sellers that during that time. Now remember, you're paying for this word and you're also organically ranked. But I will tell you, you did not earn anything, right? You did not earn as a result of indexing, and it's because of your rank. Your rank needs to improve. That's something that we can help you with, but that shows that you've got wasted ad spend. It's because your advertising is not optimized. Now, I do want to talk about competition, not product comparison, but what I do, I'm sure you know Luxardo, right? They're a direct competitor of yours. No product comparisons here. I want to show you their strategy. It's really interesting. So they've got more keywords than you do, more organic. And truthfully, they've loaded their backend search terms in Seller Central too as well. I can't see those keywords here. But because of that, they show up in over 1,800 different search variations. You'll notice too, they're not advertising. So they're actually spending less than you are on Amazon and they're selling more than you are. They have sold over 7,000 units in the past 30 days, and you're at a fraction of that. So I definitely would look at Luxardo, not just them, but I would look at several of your competitors and do a keyword gap analysis pretty quickly. Now, here at My Amazon Guy, we have got the industry leading SEO process. And we break it up into 4 phases. In phase 3, we look at your organic keywords where you're ranked in spots 20 through 50. Right now, like 20% of your keywords are like that, 132. Because of that, back to my point earlier, Because of that, you see how you're having to sponsor a lot of these words. So organically, you're at the bottom of page one. But through our SEO process, we would lift you up so that instead of being in spot 33 for cherries or 37 for Luxardo cherries, we'd have you in the top 10. And if you're not having to sponsor these words any longer, imagine the overall impact on your ACOS and your tacos. So something to think about there, but there's definitely room for improvement and growth on your keywords. That is the fuel to your sales. Now, let's go through your listing here. So, by the way, your brand is incredible. And I will tell you, one of our account directors was bragging about it. And then he said, you've got to reach out to this brand, to this seller. We are all buying your product. I think it's incredible, but you are leaving money on the table. So this is why we wanted to reach out to you. Wanted to go through your listing here. And the one thing I noticed right away, who's your demographic, right? Is it the at-home barista, the at-home mixer, or is this someone who's doing it professionally? Are you looking for restaurants? Who is your demographic? You need to see those lifestyle pictures. Consumers need that. It creates a connection with consumers when they're on your listing. So lifestyle images and this infographic could use some improvements. It's really not eye pleasing. And I will tell you, your first, second, and third picture need to be your best pictures because Amazon has rotated those in the search results. So you always want to make sure 1, 2, and 3 are your best pictures. Your title can be longer. It should be closer to 200 characters. And right now, you've got 154. So you can add another 50 characters there, and your bullet points each should be 250 characters. Both spots should be updated regularly also so that you can grow your organics and improve your ranking. Now, if you do anything today, please do this. Log into Seller Central. I'm going to tell you about the module. Log into Seller Central. Just above product description, you'll see a brand story. That's where you can put the brand logo and talk about how Filthy Foods got their start, why you do what you do, what makes you so unique and special. So this is our founder's brand. It's called Age of Sage. This is from the brand. It's also called your brand story. When you log into Seller Central, you'll see it there. But you see how this is an incredible carousel. You can put a ton of hyperlinks for your other products. So it's just another way to boost Filthy when you see all of these sponsored. I know you're doing some defensive advertising, which is great, but you've also got other sellers that are on your listing here. Having that brand story is a great combative to that. Also, it helps just build your brand on Amazon, a lot of consumer awareness with it. Coming down here to your A+ content, just going to look at your alt text real quick behind your oh, I like to see that you're not duplicated. So just make sure that you update this. And remember, highly searched, highly relevant organic keywords. Think about that whenever you're updating it. Also, too, Amazon tells you it doesn't, but A+ content clearly indexes for organic traffic. So having 500 to a words of crawlable text in your A+ content, something like this, has shown to increase your organic traffic. And then a little product grid down at the bottom, which I believe you have. Okay, you've got a good product grid down here. Well done with that. Listen, here at My Amazon Guy, we're a full service 300-person Amazon agency. We grow sales on Amazon. That's our core focus. We give our sellers peace of mind knowing Amazon is handled so they can focus on their business. But I'd love an opportunity to chat with you. So click the link in my email that reads book a call, snag yourself a free consultation. And once you do that, I'll email out the competitive analysis. But thank you so much for watching. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Take care.